What's up? My name is Andrew Kerr. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. I know this is weird. I'm actually in an abandoned place of our church that we're trying to build out right now for kids. This is my video on why I want to come to a songwriting camp. You know, there's a couple reasons that come to mind. First and foremost, I've been doing worship since I was 12, literally since I was 12. Playing music since I was 12. I'm 28 right now. And it's just been a huge part of my life. I went to school for music to be classically trained. And so it runs deep in me. My mom grew up, she's been playing piano for 40 years in church. And so it runs in me, and I love it. I believe that I have the gift of songwriting and playing and singing. The people that I trust most, I know that's risky, but the people that I know that I trust most that are blunt have told me that I do have a potential future in this and continuing to do it. And so I'm thankful for their honest words. If not, I would put it down any moment, but this is what I believe God has for me right now. We've been writing as a church here in Charleston, South Carolina for about 2 years. About a year ago, I got to meet and hang out with Brandon Lake right as he was jumping on Bethel, right as he was coming into Atlanta and hanging out with you guys, I think. And we had a coffee. And I remember him telling me that it was a point going into, I think, the year 2 years ago, right before This Is a Move was written, that he just started asking God to open doors that he couldn't do anymore. He wanted to do more. And I've been reading a devotion with our staff this year as we've started. And I love this perspective that someone was sharing about, rather than asking God to bless my agenda, I just want to pursue God and trust that his Spirit through his word is going to show me God's agenda for me. And on top of that, it's okay to make requests to the Lord. And so I've been asking God, Lord, may I bless people with music and song for the rest of my life? May I do that? Will you open doors that are bigger and greater than I can open? I want to do it, Lord. I want to do it so bad. I feel like it's burning inside of me, this passion inside of me to write songs, to do more, that I'm capable of more. And I'm thankful for where I'm at. I'm thankful for this church. I don't plan on leaving. As a matter of fact, I want to learn songwriting. I want to learn wisdom from you guys so that I can take it back here. God has brought in the resources, the people into this church recently that just, I feel like God is saying, okay, Andrew, now is the time. Now is the time to walk and find the door to pursue songwriting and not just do it to do it, but do it with excellence. I want to do this thing right. I think there's a big separation between just doing it to do it and then actually doing it right, knowing the right people, listening to the right voices. And I believe that God opened a door. My wife sent me a text saying, with a link to the camp for Maverick City. And she said, you should audition. You know Brandon. You've been following him, and we love the worship that you guys have been putting out, the songs that God has been writing through y'all. I think it's so cool what you stand for. And so I believe that God's definitely going to speak to my wife. She's definitely walking with the Lord. And so here I am just sharing that heartbeat. So you guys possess a lot of wisdom, a lot of guidance, and I believe I can learn so much from so many different people. I want to be well connected when it comes to songwriting because I want to do this thing right, and I want to be able to just edify this church. I want to be able to reach people that are lost in Charleston, and I want to just help the songwriting community here in this city. So I want to come. I want to learn from you guys. I want to absorb every single bit. In humility, I don't believe that I'm the best songwriter. You guys are leagues farther than me, but I want to learn more. To a little background on my songwriting, I've been writing for, 7 or 8 years. I led worship in college, actually at the church that Brett Yonkers used to lead at. I led right after him. And I've been writing a lot the last 2 years with a couple of people that have come to our church. We did a retreat, took some guidance from Corey Voss on how to go about a retreat and trying to cultivate the songwriting here at Awaken Church. And we've written probably about 40 songs in the last 2 years. And some of which are really good. Some, were just meant to come on to the next song. You write one just because the winter is right around the corner. And so we've written a lot of songs, a lot of good, a lot of bad. But I believe that we're on to something. And I just want to get better, and I want to learn from y'all. And so it would be an honor. If this door opens, then I'm ready for it. Regardless, I do believe that God's going to use me in songwriting, and I'd be humbled to be able to continue in that journey with y'all in Maverick City. And last but not least, I am a Georgia boy. Born and raised in LaGrange, Georgia, south of Atlanta, so it's pretty awesome that y'all are there because it runs deep in my blood. I may be in South Carolina now, but I'm a Georgia boy at heart. So anyways, I just thanks for listening. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.